welcome to Entertainment Flash Season 3, Episode 12, In a Flash. And yes, if you know anything about the show, you know that that's going to have to do with a segment on the show or possibly more. But I think that's pretty self explanatory on what that's going to be about. Um, so we got a great show, of course. We are at live at the Green on Main, and I'll tell you, it's awesome. We got some stuff happening here right now. There's a bunch of people running around, a lot of kids in the indoor park where we are. So the Green on Main in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, right downtown on 230 Main Street. So if you want to swing by all means, do that. And you know, just check it out. I mean, there's places to eat. There's candy. So we have candies for pennies. We have a restaurant here. You can get Dippin' Dots and jump in a bouncy house, which is right behind me. Also an arcade, so you can do some video games as well. So come on down and check it out. We've got movies. Always have movie updates. TV time is also in our future. Another Ron's top five, of course, and of course, music news, new albums release, and of course the playlist. So you gotta check it out, and see what it's all about. See what it's all about. So we've got first up. First up, we have movie updates. Yes, so I don't know if it's really technically updates this time, but in case you did not know, and apparently some people do not know, that The Flash is in theaters. Yes, so but it's interesting about The Flash. Well, it opened up 55 million dollars in the opening weekend, but that far, is below what they expected. And we got music blasting over here now. So I got I got to say that this movie is bombing, and that's because people know that it's not even going to be part of the the DC universe. Like Peter Gunn said that this is the best superhero movie ever made. Well, let's pump the brakes on that. So, so it is by far a bomb, and it's not doing very well for what they projected. When you have stars like Sasha Cali as Supergirl, Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton's Batman in the movie as well, and you're not cutting it as far as views. But to make matters worse, it got leaked. The whole movie got leaked on Twitter, and 1.7 million views, on Twitter watching the whole movie. It was up for 8 hours. The user, let's see, Bryosh FR posted it up. It was on there for 8 hours, got the 1.7 million views. So those people are not going to go see the movie, and that hurts. That hurts. It is not. It's not good for this movie. It's had all kinds of issues, between you know the actor's behavior, the fact that DC is under new management now, and now, it's like Peter Gunn had to basically come out and say it was such a great movie, and it still has no real traction. It cost 255 million, I believe, to make the movie. So maybe even more. I gotta think that it had to be more. It had to be, and all the advertising that they've done. This movie is going to be a big disappointment. But it got leaked, and a lot of people have already seen it. Already seen it. So there you go. When you think about the revenue that they lost from that, you put 1.7 million times 15. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of loss. So the Flash, it came and went already. I believe if you look at the box office right now, Spider-Man across the Spideyverse. Get it out, Ron. Came in first, so it debuted at first, then it slipped to number 2, and then number 3. Now it is back to number 1. It beat out the new movie Elemental, which is not a good sign for Pixar because after a couple of bombs in a row, that needed to be a big hit, and it is not at the moment. Number 3 was the new movie, and I wrote down The Flash at number 3, which was really stupid, but the new thriller was, I can't even think of the name of it. It doesn't matter because it came in at number 3, so it did not do well. No Hard Feelings came at number 4, and Transformers was number 5. So Spider-Man reigns supreme. That movie is doing really, really well. I did, however, see Across the Spideyverse, and I also saw Transformers: Rise of the Beast, and both were great movies. Transformers, though, that was really good. So I suggest going seeing that. But this weekend, it's all about Indy. Indiana Jones makes his box office debut for the year. Um, that is this coming weekend. So that should be a big hit. I'm going to go see it. So, but other movies. The Adam Project, the Ryan Reynolds, Zoe Saldana, Mark Ruffalo, Jennifer Garner, and the kid Walker Scoble. As there are people running around, um, it that movie has been out just about a year now, and it ranks as number 3 on the Netflix all-time movie list with 157.6 million views. That is tremendous. If that was dollars, though, if it was dollars, that would cross the $1 billion mark easily. It ranks behind number 2, Don't Look Up, at 171.4 million views. But number one is Ryan Reynolds with Red Notice. Good movie. I loved it. 230.9 million views is Netflix's number 1 all-time movie for views. So Adam Project was awesome. I loved it. Walker Scoble was awesome in the movie, as was Ryan Reynolds and Zoe Saldana. It was really good. If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. So, again, we are here at the Green on Main, 230 Main Street, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. So if you're watching us from around the world, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Look, if you're watching us, you're probably watching us either on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. So give us a follow. Please give us a follow. It's so important that you follow and share and comment. That is our livelihood. And In order for us to be successful, it counts on you to do that. Also, you could be watching us at Facebook at Rhode Island Broadcasting. Please, if you're watching us on Facebook, share, follow us, and don't forget to send stars. Stars are important. We gotta get these shows going, and it helps. The little bit that comes in through the stars and bits on Twitch, those help. Those help. So watching us on Twitch, at RI_broadcasting. So send those bits, lots of bits, and subscribe. We get 2 subscribers now on Twitch. So get out there and subscribe and send us some bits. And also, you can watch us on Twitter. Twitter is at 359 strong. So follow us on Twitter. There's all kinds of ways to jump in on the show. Where's the Dun Man? Well, he is on a wrestling show on Falls Count Anywhere tomorrow night at not tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Yes, 5 o'clock. Sorry, 5 p.m. That is where he is. So if you want to watch wrestling, that's when you got to tune in Wednesday night at 5 o'clock on Rhode Island Broadcasting. Again, if you just follow us, get on Rhode Island Broadcasting. There are so many good shows to watch. There are 2 wrestling shows now. We got Falls Count Anywhere and It Doesn't Matter podcast. We have Sports Unfolded airing on Friday nights at 6 p.m. So if you want the best sports show anywhere, that is the one to watch. I don't care what anybody says. I'll put us up against anyone. Also, Haunting Live podcast is on Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock when they're new. So look for those new episodes and all the other ones. We have Skeptic Metaphysician. We have Mindset Talks. We just debuted a new movie on Satterflix this past weekend, Fallen Angels. So check out that new movie. And there's like 43 others that you can check out on Satterflix as well, also on Rhode Island Broadcasting. If you want music, we have jam sessions where, we have bands and musicians playing, a few songs set. And also Music on Blast, where we feature some music videos, kind of like MTV style. And, of course, Music Causation. Looking forward to getting back on track with that, where you can see some great music acts live performing, on those shows as well. So be sure to check out all of Rhode Island Broadcasting, and please follow, and share. That is so important. So it's time for TV time. Yes, so TV. In case you didn't know, Frasier reboot is coming. It is under production right now as we speak on Paramount Plus. Kelsey Grammer returns as the main guy, Fraser Crane, Dr. Fraser Crane. He returns, and he's also going to be executive producer on the project. So, according to what is already known, the only returning cast member is Roz, played by Gilpin. That is the only one scheduled right now to return, and I believe they're already done filming 10 episodes. So the chances are nobody else is going to be added into that you're used to seeing on the old Frasier Crane show. But Bebe Neuwirth is said to be interested in returning as Lilith, but she has not been written into the script, at least in the first 10 episodes. So that is likely just a an episode or two that you could possibly see her. So she's not going to be a main focal point. So it's basically a pretty new cast, all in all. So look for Frasier. They're trying to put this out for October. So whether they can get it done or not, I don't know. But they're aiming for October 1st. But I would probably say it's probably more like mid-October you're going to see it. So, you know, so that's that. So Frasier is being rebooted, with Kelsey Grammer returning as Frasier. So that leads us to Ron's top 10. Nope, Ron's top 5. I don't know where 10 came from, but I could have a top 10, but we're doing top 5. So this week the top 5 are Paramount TV shows. So Paramount Plus, I should say, Paramount Plus. So number 5, I have the 1923 Yellowstone spinoff. It is a prequel to the series Yellowstone. And that one stars Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford, who you will see this coming weekend doing Indiana Jones. It is a fantastic series so far. I've seen a few of the episodes, um, and I love it, love it, love it. I've seen first season actually. So 1923, I have it at number 5. Number 4, I have the 1883 Yellowstone Yellowstone prequel, which is the prequel to the prequel, even though that one came out before 1923. But it stars Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, among others. That was absolutely fantastic series. It is a one season series, so um, expect that. It is fantastic, though. You have to check out 1883. Number 3, though, and I'm disappointed that it was only one season, but Coyote. Michael Chiklis. Look, he's a border patrol agent that's retiring, and the whole season is about what happens with him, and it is absolutely awesome. What a great series. It's a limited series. It was one season, just like 1883, but it was great. You need to see it because it is intense. It is intense. So, Coyote number 3. Number 2, Tulsa King. I love this show. I love, love, love this show. It's Sylvester Stallone. You know, look, he's fantastic. He's fantastic. Uh, it comes out of prison. He's a mobster. He goes to Tulsa, and you know, the rest is. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give it away. If you haven't seen it, you should start watching it now. Um, get it. It doesn't take long. It's what 6, 8 episodes, something like that. So check out Tulsa King. That is number 2, and number 1. Number 1. No, it is not any of the Star Trek shows. So I haven't watched all those shows yet. Yes, I know. What am I waiting for? I know, but with that being said, number 1, Mayor of Kingstown. Mayor of Kingstown. 2 seasons so far. Look, hopefully he gets back into, the swing of things and, gets back to filming for this show, with that, his injuries and stuff. But this is the best show on Paramount Plus. The best. It is a great series. And if you haven't watched it, you need to. You need to, because this is incredible. It is incredible. So watch Mayor of Kingstown. That is the #1 show on Paramount Plus. So they have it. 1923 is #5. 1883 is #4. Coyote #3. Tulsa King #2. And Mayor of Kingstown #1. That is my top 5. Yes. Woo! Okay, so that leaves us with just music. So we have music news, we have new releases, and we have the playlist. So, so, um, yep, got a little one running around behind, and I don't know if she's able to be on camera, so I had to like quickly block that out. Um, Look, it's very simple. It's very simple. Music news. There are a couple of things. We'll start it out with Robert Beiser, the composer and head of the Juilliard School of Music. Uh, there was basically some allegations of sexual harassment and misconduct in the 1990s and 2000s. So the Juilliard School board um, put him on leave and did an investigation through an independent law firm, Potter and Murdoch. And that law firm found credible evidence um, that basically Robert Beiser interfered with individuals' academic work in this, and you know in sexual harassment. They found credible evidence in all these allegations, and they put him on leave you know when the investigation started. Well, this past week they fired him, so they found the credible evidence. They think that he's done it, and they have fired him, and they will be replacing the head of the Juilliard School of Music. So that is big news. And it doesn't news doesn't stop there, because also in the news was Kesha and Dr. Luke. Um, they reached a settlement in the rape and defamation claim. Uh, they were scheduled to go to trial this summer, but agreement was made between the both of them, and they settled. And it was not released on what the agreement was between them. So maybe we'll get some clarification on that down the road in the next week or so. Um, but I wouldn't count on it. But I mean, there's probably some truth to it, because there's no way that there's an agreement and it's not settled and not out in the public unless there was some truth to it. So that is music news. I didn't get to put that up there, but it just came up now. Music news, so we just finished that. Now we have the new music. Um, well, look, new music out there. There's three releases that caught my eye. I looked through a lot of things. Um, the first one, Eric Clapton, the definitive 24 Nights. It's a live LP. Um, and look, it's Clapton. It's live. You know all the songs, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So check that out. CeeLo Green has a new album, Serious. And also, Kelly Clarkson has Chemistry out now, which I get to listen to. So, again, before we go into the playlist, you are watching Entertainment Flash Season 3, Episode 12, In a Flash. In a Flash. And, we are live at the Green on Main. I got the bouncy house behind me. I got the arcade to the right of me, and on the other side of this wall that's next to me is the rest of the park where you can sit down on benches or on comfortable swings that put you to sleep. It has food available, ice cream available, um, Dippin' Dots. It has a bunch of booths where you can get T-shirts, you can get gift baskets, you can get handbags. You can even get your hair done here, get braided. And it has, of course, candies for pennies, candy store here at 230 Main Street, Pawtucket at the Green on Main. So you're watching us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. You are watching us, of course, on Facebook at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Twitter at Broadcasting RI, and Twitch RI underscore broadcasting. So please send us bits, stars, whatever you can do. But please, by all means, follow us and share the show with all your friends. So that helps all, all. So, well, we just have the playlist left. We only have the playlist left. So, with that, let's get to all the stuff. So basically, I listened to a bunch of songs. Let me see. By my count, I listened to six plus songs. Six of them I'm going to be discussing. And look, last week was pretty weak as far as music. This week was pretty good. The first song I listened to was Bakar, and the song was called Alive. I like some of the lyrics. I like some of the music, but it was at times kind of boring. The last third of the song, though, was fantastic. It changed its tempo and its beat, and it made it better. If they could have done that throughout the whole song, it would have been really good. So it was only okay, and I did not add it to my playlist. So Bakar Alive. Let us know what you think, because that could be a song that kind of like grows on you. From there, um, I listened to CeeLo Green, and the album title song, Serious. Now, that was pretty good. It sounds a little like Morris Day and the Time, like the music wise. The voice, no, but the music wise, it was very funky. It was good. It was a winner for me, and I added it to the playlist. And then I listened to Gwen Stefani, True Babe. This one was a winner. This was really good. It sounds like prime time, No Doubt. So if you're familiar with No Doubt, this was like right up there with all of that stuff. So it was fantastic, and um, Eric Clapton, of course. I listened to the whole thing, and there's a massive game of hide and seek, and they're all cheating. They're all cheating. Eric Clapton. Look. I listened to it all. It was awesome. But I want to point out, "Lay Down, Sally." Love the song. Um, that song was recorded live at Royal Albert Hall. Look, it was fantastic. You got to check it out if you like Eric Clapton. If you like one of the best guitarists ever, you got to check that out. And then from there, I listened to Kelly Clarkson. I listened to a lot of that album. Kelly Clarkson did not disappoint. Skip this part. what a powerful, sad ballad that was. It was incredible. Her voice is immaculate on all the songs. Um, Favorite Kind of High was an up tempo song with those power vocals that everybody loves, and the reason why she is probably, the top American Idol contestant ever. Between her and probably Carrie Underwood are probably the two best. But I would say Kelly Clarkson is definitely the best. Um, so I added those, both Kelly Clarkson songs and Eric Clapton and Gwen Stefani and CeeLo Green to my playlist. So I added 5 songs to the playlist this week. Look, it's awesome. It's awesome. So that is just about it. Our time is up. It is time for me to head out and go play some Melee. And, you know, later on, we'll probably be streaming some Melee here on Rhode Island Broadcasting. So check that out if we go live with the matches. And I will see everyone next week on Entertainment Flash.